Hello guys, si Keshan Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 2 ng laro tayo ng Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. Pero bago natin yung start yung game guys, nahanap ko na kung nasan yung yung nagbigay sa akin ng game. Mali pala hinahanap ko, nasa ano ko pala siya eh. Nandito sa nag-message siya sa akin dito sa may ano ko. Dito sa may mismong Steam profile ko, ito siya si Spacey Plane, yung pangalan niya. Hi, I got a key for Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lizards Reloaded from Indigala. I can give it to you, but I'm not sure if it'll work. Add me. Ayan, nagpa-add siya sa akin as friend. So, ito siya. Tapos binigay niya sa akin yung game nung February. So, ayan. Ito siya, bale. So, kung sino man siya, pasalamat na lang ako sa kanya. Anyway, balik tayo sa i-launch na natin yung game talaga. So, go. Okay, continue natin yung game natin. Nung last episode guys, nakapasok tayo dito sa area na doon sa loob ng lefties bar. Kaya lang guys, after nung huling episode natin, lumabas muna ako sandali eh. Lumabas muna ako ulit dito eh. Kasi, nagsugal muna ako dito sa slot machine para magkaroon tayo ng funds. Check natin yung, natin yan, kung magkano na yung wallet. Yan. Yan. Nagsugal muna ako para magkaroon tayo ng $500. Kasi actually gusto kong, maliban sa kailangan natin throughout the game ng cash, gusto ko subukan to eh. Yung isang Dali ito. Sabihin
Hello? What'll it be?
Ito, around.
Hey everybody, here comes a round from the last of the big-time spenders.
You pop $90 out on the bar in another unsuccessful attempt to buy friendship.
Blah, 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 blah. That's the problem, then. You're letting in too much light.
So, what was the setup to that punchline?
We're really starting to make a connection, eh?
I wish it was long distance.
Pagtripan na natin tong
You lightly rest your hand on the hot babe.
Do that again, and I'll snap your wrist like kindling and tie your scrotum around your neck.
You are so poetic.
Okay.
You lick yourself.
Oh my God. Speaking objectively,
Siyan.
You give the babe another deep whiff.
I'm sorry. I just have to say it again. You smell amazing. You smell like cotton candy, a warm day on the beach, soft flannel sheets, and spring all rolled into one.
Radio girl perfume. $2 a gallon at Woolworths.
Ay, trip lang.
The whip it out suddenly approach has never worked for you, Larry. Not in any of the 40 or 50 times you tried it.
Kano na yung natin? Okay, 410. Okay, pen. Balik tayo sa loob.
You rap loudly on the Nagahai door.
Yeah? What's the password?
Check ko nga kung may achievement yung Wala. Kala ko achievement yung pagtitreat nung sa bar.
You read off the strange password you discovered in the John.
Ken sent me?
Okay, tignan naman natin ito loob na to.
Someone still has some unpacking to do. The old clattering teeth trick really breaks the ice at parties, especially if you party with a lot of 6-year-olds. It's the head of a cock. What? What did I say?
Ako na-get niyo yung joke.
Whoever shaved this pussy didn't finish the job. Lefties used to have bowls of free nuts at the bar, provided by these nuts, TM, in exchange for promotional consideration. Note, the TM trademark symbol is a registered trademark of Trademark Registry Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of Copyright Registered Trademarks LLC.
Internet, internet reference yun. Kung alam niyo yung meme na yun, yung these nuts.
Lefties used to have bowls of free nuts at the bar, provided by these nuts, TM, in exchange for promotional consideration. Note, the TM trademark symbol is a registered trademark of Trademark...
Ililink ko yung meme na yun dito sa video, sa upper right.
Well, someone's gotta say it. That's one handsome moose ass.
If you only had a dime for every time you said that. That's some impressive tail.
Yung nasa kabilang side, yung ulo ng moose ito yun. Tapos, yung babae, mermaid pala yun, mermaid
It
pala yun.
leads back out to the bar. That's would-be recording artist and full-time pimp, Prodigious P. He seems to be looking at the TV with frustration. It's one of those tasteful calendars that the tool companies put out.
Yeah.
It smells like 4-color ink, clay-coated paper, and the captured souls of all men who gaze upon her. Careful, Larry. She'll give you a paper cut.
Kaya trip ko tong game na to eh.
On a stand in the corner is the infamous butt bottle, introduced in 1972 by Lowbrow Beverage Company as packaging for their first flavored vodka. The less said about that vodka, the better. You inhale very deeply from the butt bottle, so hard that you can practically feel little things flying up your nostrils.
Ew, it smells like spider eggs.
This could be trouble, Larry, but you'll no doubt ignore it. Remember the last time you did that to a liquor bottle, Larry?
Who knew the wait would be so long at the ER?
Kung nagaget yung mga jokes, guys.
I wonder what the artist was getting at. There's an impressive-looking vibrator or personal massager in the cabinet. It smells like that paint-by-numbers set of Venus Rising that you had when you were a kid. The one you could never finish because your hand would start shaking when you got to the good parts. You can't smell or taste the vibrator through the cabinet. That's kind of a convoluted way of getting your junk and the vibrator to meet head-on. It's a painting, not a person. You can't send it screaming from the room the way you can when you expose yourself to an actual person. That's would-be recording artist and full-time pimp, Prodigious P. He seems to be looking at the TV with frustration. This old TV is in sad shape. The on-off and channel dials are missing. How can you even turn it on? There's one of those old-fashioned TV remotes from back when they had fewer than 80 buttons. It smells like vacuum tubes nearing the end of their useful life. The remote smells like the orange cheese-related powder they put on extruded rice squiggles. None of the holes in the TV look the least bit enticing or safe. That would void the warranty.
Pasensya na guys, nag-enjoy lang ako talaga eh.
What's happening, man?
Just hanging out.
What's upstairs?
Nothing you'll ever get to see.
Why? What is it?
It's a woman, little man, and she's too much for you. You're not getting by me. Just put it out of your head.
Well, that just makes me want to go up there even more, right? Makes me want to figure out a way to get past you.
You're new at this, aren't you?
You lick the gag teeth. They taste like they've never been flossed. What are you, nuts? This thing goes off accidentally. It could nip you to death at 40 chomps per second.
Search na lang talaga, guys. Trip ko yung game eh.
Since nobody seems to be using it, you glom the remote.
Tingnan natin kung anong function, anong tsura ng remote. Operating on the principle of line of sight in infrared transmission, the remote control baffles you completely, in part because it's currently dead. Ayun. Baka walang battery. Baka off yung battery. Anyway, teka. Dali.
It smells like cheap shaving cream and old Sunday newspapers. It smells like hay, feathers, and cowper's fluid. Look it up. You don't feel like getting a beak job. You're not into kiddie porn.
So, hindi tayo pwede umakyat, so... labas muna ulit tayo. For now, teka. Wala tayong magagawa dito for now eh. Save muna natin. Save natin ulit. Subukan natin dito sa area na to.
A sense of foreboding
Ay, mali.
washes over your heart when your eyes slowly examine this dark alley that seems to be just outside every public area in Lost Wages.
Mali nga. Nagawa na natin yan eh. Mali.
Larry, did...
Mali.
He's alive! Alive!
I-reload natin. Palpak eh. Dito.
This is either your typical industrial dumpster or a repurposed photomat. Here in Lost Wages, all the garbage cans are green, but back at home, all the garbage cans are black.
Man, it's great to get a change of scenery.
Save natin.
You lick the garbage can, then you lick it 3 or 4 more times just to make sure.
Yep, without a doubt. The most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. Now, where have I smelled that aroma before? Oh, right. They usually call it 11 herbs and spices.
Larry, remember that mental checklist you're supposed to review anytime you start to unzip your pants? You try your best, but your attempt at writing "Larry was here" in urine on the side of the dumpster really doesn't hold up to the existing artwork. You rummage around in the dumpster, but you don't see anything valuable aside from some cocktail shrimp that might still be edible.
That's good shrimp.
You poke through the garbage cans looking for anything that could help you get the girls.
Look, it's a can of the same breath spray I use, and it's full. Why would anyone throw out a full container of breath spray? Doesn't make sense.
You throw out your existing half-empty can and replace it with the full one from the garbage. 'Cause hey, free breath spray.
Gamitin mo natin.
Ah.
That window appears to lead to the second floor of Lefty's. If you want to see anything in that window, you'll have to find a different vantage point.
Hindi pwede. Ano yun?
This is where the sidewalk ends. Do we have to pay Shel Silverstein a royalty for that?
Sige, subukan nga natin pumasok.
Hello?
Nobody behind the door can hear you through the closed peephole. You rap loudly on the Naugahyde door.
Yeah? What's the password?
You read off the strange password you discovered in the John.
Ken sent me?
Come on in.
Paano tayo paakit dun? Teka. Save natin, baka mabugbog tayo dito or something eh.
The cabinet is locked.
Step away, little man. You're not my girl's type.
What'd you let me in the room for, then?
I surround myself with socially inept people. It stems from a need to overcompensate for my deep-seated low self-esteem.
Pakita nga natin sa kanya to kung tingnan natin kung may function.
You offer the coaster to Prodigious P, and he gives you a momentary look of disgust, as if to say, "Thank you for your generous offer, but I'm not in need of a coaster right now, little man. I wish there was something good on TV."
TV. Ang problema, ayaw bumukas.
The remote is out of juice. It's not currently working with the TV.
Paano siya bubuksan? Baka walang battery, yun ang problema eh.
It leads back out to the bar.
Subukan nga muna natin pumasyal sa ibang lugar. Teka. Save muna natin.
Leave the posters where they are. They could be useful to somebody who can actually read. Looking at the telephone pole gives you an inferiority complex. Then again, you get an inferiority complex looking at a Vienna sausage.
Taxi!
Hey, Mac, where you headed?
Kaya tayo pwede pumunta. O, dito muna. Kasi dito. Last sign for 12 minutes. Left 12 miles.
The damage is $18, buddy.
Kung wala tayong bibigay na cash, ano kang mangyayari?
He smells like the cuisine of the taxi-centric ethnicity of your choice.
That form of payment is only acceptable under some very specific circumstances that don't apply here. You ain't trying to get out of my cab without paying me, are ya?
Would I do that?
Nobody stiffs me and gets away with it. Take it. Oh,
Sinadya ko yan guys kasi alam ko pwede ka alam ko mangyayari yan eh.
Larry, next time you take a cab ride, be prepared to pay.
Load natin ulit.
Taxi!
Hey, Mac, where you headed?
Punta tayo dito sa tindahan. Last sign for 12 miles.
That'll be an even 20. Thanks, kid.
Eh, dito muna tayo ngayon mag-explore. Teka. Save ulit natin. Tawid sa kasada. Sayang wala na achievement.
He's alive! Alive!
Tingnan ko naman mga nandito. Ito na.
It's a payphone.
They'll never get rid of those.
You wouldn't happen to be fixed for wine, would you?
Nope.
All right. Be that way.
Considering you're clearly homeless, you smell pretty neutral.
Yeah, the birds and snails keep me picked pretty clean. What is that? Your appendix?
Do you need any help?
Well, yeah. My name's Roddy Kontiki.
You don't need help. That's a great name.
Anyway, I'm in a 12-step program. I try never to be more than 12 steps from a liquor store. Like that? I made that up. Anyway, nobody'll sell me anything anymore, if you know what I mean. So if you happen to come across any semi-fine fermented beverages, I'd reward any generosity you'd care to show.
Okay. I'll remember that, Mr. Kontiki.
You will? Huh. I didn't give you enough credit.
Okay. Pasok tayo sa tindahan.
Welcome to the come and go. Please keep your hands where I can see them.
Save natin. Meron paraan dito para ma-deads eh.
Look, it's your favorite brand of breath spray, along with other exciting trial-sized hygiene products.
Kuha tayo sa.
You have plenty of breath spray for now, and you don't need any other trial-sized hygiene products. Your trial isn't until next month.
Hey, this floor has enough spilled syrup, crumbs, coffee, and ground-in cheese fluid for a full meal.
We have a free floor buffet you may be interested in. It will be available tomorrow morning and is only $12.95.
It's Cano Chum, the meat and vegetable paste with 1,001 uses. Extruded at high speed for extra flavor. The shelves below are stocked with a variety of other canned household staples, such as crushed and heartbroken tomatoes, emasculated milk, and heavy syrup with peach bitlets. Holy cow! They have Boxo stuff! It's stuffing mix and breakfast cereal all in one.
The commercial says it's part of a balanced illness.
Balanced illness. Save lang natin.
Look at the great articles in this issue of Biggins. Here's one about how to break into the windows of apartment buildings. Here's another about how to make your own perfume. This could be a valuable issue.
Don't lick our magazines. This isn't a library.
Don't go poking around in magazines you haven't bought.
Kuha tayo isa.
You take the Biggins, the most interesting magazine of the bunch.
Tapos exit tayo. Save ko muna. Okay. Check natin yung ano natin.
This is not a lending library.
As opposed to some other kind of library?
You may not read that magazine until you have paid for it.
Okay.
Wait just a minute, Mr. Shoplifter. Come over here right this moment.
Nice.
Freeze! My aim is improving. Yay for me!
Larry, you've always said that shoplifters deserve to be put out of their misery.
Hindi ba achievement yun? Never mind. Reload natin. Kala ko achievement din yun eh. Okay.
We are open 24 hours for all your unsavory needs. Show me the money or put it back where you found it. This is not a drill. Thank you. Now please leave. There is no loitering.
Tingnan natin yung magazine. The True Tales of Thievery. Articles talk about how one enterprising burglar would break into apartments by attaching bungee cords to convenient fire escapes. Daring. The do-it-yourself section talks about how you can make your own perfume with flowers and alcohol. It also mentions the addition of whale vomit, ambergris, and a glandular secretion, civet, extracted from the anal glands of a cat-like animal. Who knew that such revolting stuff would actually make a perfume better? Not you. Yeah, baby. Dami na natin yung 8 points ah.
Nice rack. And the bosoms on the magazine models are nice too.
Ano pa ba?
Here's a tip. You can always tell a fine wine by the picture on the box. If it shows wet grapes, it's the good stuff. Hardy Steen wine. I don't like it as much as Napa Valley Outhouse, but it is ebullient and syrupy.
Yeah, baby!
Thank you. Now please leave. There is no loitering.
It's Harry Stain wine. The Who's Choice. It's the greatest and only boxed wine available at the Come and Go.
Here's a tip. You can always tell a fine wine by the picture on the box. If it shows wet grapes, it's the good stuff.
This area has a coffee pot, cups, stirrers, and other paraphernalia of the caffeine junkie.
I can't. My doctor says too much caffeine stimulates my libido.
Fast food prices are posted here. None of what's listed interests you right now, although you might come back someday and try the all-you-can-survive poutine bowl. Something about this arcade game just rubs you the wrong way.
Okay yung design. Yung arcade siya pero ano, Angry Birds. Angry Broads. Tingnan natin. Teka, save muna natin. Tignan natin to. This looks just different enough to avoid the lawsuit. Award for getting a good look up close at the Angry Broads arcade cabinet. Okay, achievement. Achievement nga ba yun? Oh, yun nga, achievement nga.
You can't do anything with this machine. It seems to be stuck in permanent demo mode.
Permanent demo mode.
It smells like another Kickstarter to me. The machine is already out of order. You'll only make it worse. You can't do anything with this machine. It seems to be stuck in permanent demo mode.
Ay, isa.
Wow, even the Come and Go has its own slot machine.
Slot machine. Sige nga, teka, save ko lang. Subukan nating makakuha ng konting cash. Wag na, 360 pa naman pala eh. Wag na lang. Marami-rami pa pala eh.
The Come and Go's checkout system automatically adds a 15% restocking charge to all purchases.
Well, after you buy something, we do have to stock a new one.
The ground animal tubes sweat profusely as they spin in their graves. You inhale the clerk's aroma. He smells of exotic herbs from faraway lands and underachieving deodorant. Your meat is not halal.
We have no public bathrooms. If you absolutely must, please go in the alley, like everyone else.
There are all kinds of salty snacks and dips in this display, like Mr. Crunchy's salt and sodium pretzel crumbs, Peckeridge Farms flavor-deprived goldfinches, and something called spicy brown poupon.
I like my beer like I like my women. Cheap, cold, and bitter.
We can't let you buy beer in this game.
Because the software censors won't allow it?
No, because the beer manufacturers paid us not to be associated with you. These cans are all expired, just like the guy who invented the stuff and used to eat 3 cans a day. It's always very sad when someone so young dies from sudden unnamed gastric collapse. This display is filled with beef jerky, beef logs, beef nuggets, beef chips, beef butt plugs, beef magic markers, and beef-flavored 2-hour energy drink.
They say someday there'll be 3-hour energy drinks. Or even 4.
May makukuha ba tayo dito?
Beef snacks turn you into an animal, Larry. He's a clerk at a convenience store, and he has the scars to prove it. The ground animal tubes sweat profusely as they spin in their graves. They have all the most popular cigarette brands here, like Unlucky Stroke, Pallbearer, and Lab Rat's favorite. The Come and Go's checkout system automatically adds a 15% restocking charge to all purchases.
Well, after you buy something, we do have to stock a new one.
The rack contains a selection of popular candies, such as Wertner's highly questionable lentil toffee, Crunch and Scream dental chew, Carnage Patch Kids, and Lick-O-Maid inappropriately named dipping candy.
Meron tayong kailangan bilhin dito. Kaya lang bakit wala siya
12
sa ano?
security cameras? This place must be really safe.
12? We had 14 yesterday.
Okay, wala. Kailangan natin yung liquor para do sa... yung nasa labas. Ito. Asan siya?
Come and Go is just the latest name for this depressed corner store. It used to be the Snatch and Run, and before that it was Eaten Out. The criminals in town fondly refer to it as the Smash and Grab. Come and Go is just the latest name for this depressed corner store. It used to be the Snatch and Run, and before that it was Eaten Out. The criminals in town fondly refer to it as the Smash and Grab. It's a taxi call box.
Kaya save ko lang muna guys. Asan yung kanina? Di ba dapat yung nagpapabili ng liquor?
It's a fire plug.
You said plug.
It tastes like it's very popular with Dalmatians. You pee on the hydrant. A week later, another leisure-suited loser comes around, sniffs it, and runs off whimpering. Well done.
Save ko lang sandali ah.
A sense of foreboding.
Ganun lang pala, umulit lang.
Larry.
He's alive! Alive!
Apples! Apples!
may bar.
You give the bum the once-over.
You poor guy. I know what it means to have no dignity at all.
Yeah, you kinda radiate that.
Okay, sa kanya natin bibigay.
Oh, look. Harvey Steen wine. You shouldn't have. Thanks for thinking of me.
You're more than welcome.
Syrupy, and reminiscent of a Manischewitz cream red Concord. I think I'll share this with my friend Chris. Maybe you know the guy. Kinda this tall, about this wide, brownish hair.
I don't think I know him.
Used to be a cabin boy. Lives next to the toilet in Lefty's.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, here's a thank you from me to you.
Ano
One of my
binigay?
prized possessions that I don't want. A genuine French army knife.
Wow, thanks.
Real nice. And the ulterior motive just makes it worse. Awarded for giving a box of wine to the bum and receiving the pocket knife.
I wouldn't count on it in a fight, if you know what I mean. Thanks again.
Five blades, 7 attachments, 3 screwdrivers, 2 saws, a toothpick, a tweezers, plus more, much more. Kaya, gamitin nga natin para mabuksan to. Dapat ay mabuksan yung remote eh. Ay! On the back of the coaster, there are some numbers. Yeah, baby! $724.46. Teka. And the only note you can find says, remember to buy more Allo games. Wherever find Pseudomat is sold. You paw through your credit cards. What a shame that that not one single business in Las Vegas accepts credit cards from the First National Bank of Iraq. Then you thumb through your business cards, only to find that the only one still readable, although it's tattered and faded, says Sierra Off Ramp 1209 683 6858. And the only note you can find says, remember to buy more. You wiggle the gem. That's in there solid. They must have used some really good glue. You close it and open it again. It looks ready to fall apart, so stop that. You rip up one of the magazine subscription cards and toss it away. Man, there's a ton of these in this magazine. You flip it over and look on all sides of it, but it's just what it looks like. Try not to crumple it. Ito dapat pwede eh. $724.46. Check ko lang yung time natin, guys. O, timer na. Yeah. Next episode, tignan natin itong number. May telephone naman dito eh. May telephone naman dito eh. Next episode, tawagan natin yung number na yun. So for now, quit natin. Okay guys, Kershan Filosa signing off. Next episode, tuloy natin itong adventure ni Larry.